And out on the racks today is the Secretary General's report on Somalia. In it, he says that he is deeply concerned about recent repeated attempts to overthrow the Somali government by force. He appeals to the international community not to waver in its support for the government. While the security situation remains fluid, the Secretary General says that the Transitional Federal Government maintains an inclusive approach of solving political differences with the opposition in the spirit of the Djibouti Agreement. The Secretary General deplores the continued use of, quote, high-gain, unquote, assassinations by the armed Al-Shabaab opposition group to destabilize the government. He also says that the international community is still considering further support to the government following the latter's call for military and other assistance. The African Union mission to Somalia, AMISOM, meanwhile, continues to deploy in Mogadishu and is expected to start the crucial task of training some 10,000 members of an all-inclusive Somali police force. 89 AU personnel have already been recruited for this and related purposes. The United Nations is helping to review AMISOM's rules of engagement to enable it to take more robust action within its existing mandate. The United Nations is also supporting the expansion of state authority across Somalia, with the recent training of 120 civil servants in Puntland and another 500 in Somaliland. And while the humanitarian situation has deteriorated further amid an intensifying armed conflict, the Secretary General says that more than half of the $984 million humanitarian appeal for Somalia remains unfunded.